Are you worried about cash buyers going behind your back, talking directly to your seller, and cutting you out of your wholesale deals? Then you need to watch this video. What's up, guys? Mike Hill, the Wholesaling Titan here. And today we're talking about those frustrating cash buyers that'll go behind your back and try to get your wholesale deal directly. And then I'm going to tell you what you should do about it. So this is a common question I see in a lot of Facebook groups and on a lot of forums. How to stop a cash buyer from cutting you out of the deal. And the most popular answer is to have your buyer sign an NDA. Now, NDA stands for a non-disclosure agreement, where before you give the buyer the property address or arrange a showing, they have to sign a document saying that they won't make contact or use any exchange information with the seller. Now, it's not that you can't do this, but personally, I've never used this. And in just a moment, I'm going to tell you what works better than an NDA and what you should do instead. But first, the reasons why I don't like this NDA thing. One, it just seems completely unnecessary. Two, it's not a guarantee. In some cases, you'll never find out what the buyer said to the seller. And I mean, the types of people that are going to do this, they probably won't be deterred by your threat, essentially, on your little piece of paper. Number three, it can be difficult to enforce, and even the amount of effort it would take to enforce would likely not be a good use of your time, and nothing's going to come from it. But the primary reason why I don't like this is because it often puts a sour taste in your buyer's mouth. You're making them jump through more hoops, and I mean, you are starting your relationship predicated on distrust, which is one of the most important keys to your success as a wholesaler flipping real estate. Now, we live in the real world, so I'm not going to pretend that there aren't some shady or unethical cash buyers out there who will try to cut you out of a deal. So in order to avoid this problem, you first have to make sure that you have the property under contract and that your contract is solid. That way, of the 8 billion people in the world, that means you're the only one who's legally allowed to purchase the property, and you can let your buyer know that you do have those exclusive rights. Now, if they try to cut you out, or if the seller tries to pull out of the deal, you go to your local courthouse and file a Memorandum of Agreement. Now, this will show that you have those exclusive rights to purchase the property and will essentially cloud the title, making it impossible for another buyer to close on it when the title work is done. At that point, you'll be able to force performance, meaning make the seller sell to you, or you can opt to release your claim for a fee. Now, this tactic works, and I've used this when necessary, but the real takeaway I want you guys to have is that in addition to making sure your contract is executed properly, you should be trying to form good relationships with your buyers. This includes good communication, letting them know that yes, you are a wholesaler, how you're explaining how your business works, laying out your expectations for them. So for example, letting them know that they're essentially coming in as your partner and advising how to communicate so as not to confuse the seller. And this one's really, really important. To future project and show them the potential and benefits of working with you long term. It's like the children's story, the goose with the golden eggs, right? The goose lays a golden egg every week, but the owner gets greedy and impatient, so he kills the goose looking for the eggs inside, only to find nothing. So in this case, what I'm meaning here is that if they screw you once, sure, they can make extra, 10 grand or whatever, but they'll never have the opportunity to work with you again. So they need to see the value that you can bring them over a lifetime, bringing them new deals or, feast of fresh new leads every month. And guys, please remember this. If somebody does try and steal a deal from you, yeah, I know it sucks, but be grateful to see those true colors. I mean, you don't want disingenuous or deceptive or sneaky people in your life, in your business, and you don't even want that energy around you. In addition, the wholesaling and real estate investment community is built on relationships, built on networking, and it can be pretty small or very tight-knit. Like, I've received emails from other wholesalers with also all the other top wholesalers in my market copied on it saying, XYZ buyer tried to steal this deal. Do not work with them. And those folks get blackballed by the whole community. So I want to leave you with this final thought. A lot of people are hesitant to start this business because of shady practices like this. And that's kind of like having a retail store that's doing extremely well or, even has the potential to do extremely well. But because thieves exist, because someone might steal a deal from you, you decide to close up shop or to not open the store, even though despite the minority that steals, you'd still be able to show a profit. So you would do your best, right, to prevent it, like, security cameras and security guard at your store, but understand it can happen. In some cases, it's likely to happen, but retail stores factor those losses into their budget. We live in an abundant world. Real estate deals are abundant. Don't focus on what could go wrong and allow that to deter you. Instead, focus on what's right. Now, with that being said, if you want to work with the best buyers, I'm talking the professionals, the ones who are in this for the long term, that have a track record, and they won't come at you with these deceptive practices, then I want to give you a free copy of my Copious Cash Buyers ebook. So inside, I show you how to find reputable, repeat buyers who don't just talk a good game, they actually buy. I show you how to build a solid buyers list in as little as 30 days. And I give you the best practices for finding and working with these buyers. I mean, remember, right? Just one quality cash buyer can add 5-6 figures to your bottom line in just 1 year. And I'm going to show you how to get thousands of them. So just DM me or comment the words cash buyers below this video, and I'll send you a copy for free. Now, please, guys, let me know in the comments if you have any other questions about cash buyers or anything wholesaling related. What topic would you like me to cover in my next video? Please do like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff to watch new videos every week, and I will catch you guys in the next one. All right, peace.